Go ahead and start. Obviously, not the outcome that we wanted. Disappointed. Thought we had a great week of preparation. The guys were focused, had positive attitude, worked extremely hard, and they were confident going into the game. But you get 5 turnovers in a game, and you really have no chance to win a football game, and that's what it came down to. Thought we did a lot of good things on both sides of the ball. We ran the ball better. We at times threw the ball better today. Had a little energy going, but every time we were in critical situations, shot ourselves in the foot. And again, 5 turnovers is really the difference in the game, and that's the story of the game. And we can't allow it. We got to keep getting better, and it's on me. I got to do a better job of making sure that we're getting enough ball security things done in practice. Obviously, we work it a lot, but obviously not enough. Those things can't happen. So with that, I'll go ahead and open up for questions.
Is there any common theme in them? Lack of focus, execution?
No lack. It's not a lack of focus or lack of execution. It's a lack of holding on to the ball better. It's as simple as that. We had the first one there on the punt return, with Juwan, and he's been fairly sharp, fairly consistent back there for us, and the running back position, and it's about ball security. It's about holding on to the ball, getting in traffic and putting 2 arms around it as much as anything.
What went into the decision to pull Chris in the second half?
The same thing. We needed a spark. And we've got an issue at quarterback. We've had one, and we need to evaluate if that Gio came in and provided a spark for the offense. We moved the ball down the field several times. Had an interception. Missed some throws, but at least he could move the ball with his feet, and I like what he did. That's a guy that didn't get a ton of reps this week through the course of practice, but he showed enough that he could do some things with his feet, and just made the decision at half that we needed to go a different direction, so we did.
So does that mean that it'll be more of a, open competition?
Yeah, it's open. It's completely open. We haven't had enough production at the quarterback position in the first half of the season, and we got to open it up. And I like what I saw out of Gio today, and we got to continue to try to work him and work some of the others. But it is absolutely an open competition, and we got to figure out who can give us the best chance to consistently move the ball. And again, I thought Gio did a nice job when he came in the second half.
This is the second straight week you've had that pull, Chris. Have we reached a point of no return with him?
We've reached the point where it's an open competition, and we've got to look at doing something differently, whether it's him doing something different or someone else has got to be in there. We're at that point. And Chris has done a lot of good things, and it's, again, like I've said before, it's not all on him. But again, a lot of times you got to have a quarterback there that people trust, and every now and then when things break down can make something happen. And Gio was able to do that for us in the second half. And we'll see if moving forward he can end up being the guy or if somebody else will. But he'll be right in the mix.
But it'll be open for
It's
all
open.
of your quarterbacks on the roster?
It's I don't know how many, but the quarterback position is open. How many will have an opportunity, that'll be up for conversation as we go into next week, starting tomorrow and Monday. But we've got to look at doing something different.
Could you explain or fathom what happened on both 4th and 1 plays?
Bad snaps. At the first one, Derek was just trying to anticipate the snap count. He thought we'd snap a little bit faster. Quarterback didn't tell him to snap it, and he snapped it, and it was a bad snap, and the quarterback wasn't ready for it. The next one, until I watched the film, not sure exactly what happened. I think the snap was okay. Gio felt like he should have handled it better, but didn't. And but I know the first one, Derek, just anticipated a snap count and snapped it early.
Do you, I know it's right after this game, but is there a message you can share? I mean, it's got to be disheartening to come out of another loss. Like, just, you talked about the second half being a fresh start. It's not the way you want to start that.
No, absolutely. It's not. I mean, we talked about our keys to victory going into this game, and it's our plan to win, but we wanted to make sure we had a focused football team this week. We wanted to have a positive mindset, and we wanted to be confident in our abilities to go out there and get the type of results that we wanted. I can say when we started the game, I felt really good about having all 3 of those things with our football team. They were focused. They've been focused all week. They were positive. They were very confident that they could go out and play the type of game they needed to play to be successful. We talked about not beating ourselves. That was point 2, of our keys to victory. We can't beat ourselves. We've had mental errors in the last 2 games, big losses that killed us. That's an area, obviously, that we didn't succeed in today, is we didn't go out and play a clean football game. We beat ourselves with the turnovers. We were cleaner with our assignments, up front. We blocked guys better. We protected better, but we had the 5 turnovers, and that's really where it's at. We talked about critical situations. We had to win critical third down situations. Offensively, I think we got 9, converted on 9 of our third downs, and I think they were 4 of 13 maybe Illinois was, which on both sides of the ball, that's not bad, but the critical situations that hurt us were the fourth down situation. So we didn't win the critical situations that we needed to. Then we talked about the battle of field position, and how important special teams was in having our success. And obviously we fumbled the first punt, and we lost that area. So when you look at those keys to victory, I thought we were clearly focused, we were positive, we were confident, but we beat ourselves. We didn't win critical situations, and we lost the battlefield positions, when we fumbled a punt.
Chris, we talked about this a lot, being a long process. Have we reached the point where you have to start making decisions for 2017 and beyond?
No, I'm a coach. We're a coach. We're a program. We're going to keep, grinding. We talk to the players in there. There's a wall that everybody hits at some point. And that wall is the difference between, average and good to great and great to elite. We're at that wall, and we need to find a way to get over it. Sometimes, you look at games like this, and you look like the games the last 2 weeks, it looks like we're really far away. We're not that far away, but we've got to find a way to get over the wall and get over the hump. There are a lot of positives that I can take out of this game. Unlike the last two, there weren't any positives. We got annihilated. There's no secret to that. This game, there's a lot of positives that I can take out of this game that we can build on. And again, preparation was there, the attitude was there. It's the small details. Winning is very hard. I've told the team this. I've told the staff this. It's not just the players. Winning games is very, very hard unless you're just an elite team and have a bunch of guys that are better than everybody else. But winning is really hard, and the attention to detail, has to be there from everybody. That's the coaches, that's players, that's support staff, everybody. Accountability, having extreme ownership in your responsibilities has to be there, on Saturdays. And today, unfortunately, it wasn't when it comes down to some of those keys to victory.
Gio's touchdown, was that a design play or was it improvised?
No, that was a design play. Yeah, that was all design.
And the way he executed it, I mean, what did you see?
It was good execution. We were reading it, and he had a run pass option, and did a nice job of reading his key, and kind of lobbed the ball up over the line, and it was a great catch by the tight end.
With all the turnovers, obviously, that were so damaging, at that point, though, when he gets the touchdown and then you get the 3 and out, you seemed pretty fired up there. Prior to that last pick six, did you think maybe they could, maybe you were on the way toward a comeback?
Well, absolutely. I mean, I didn't think until the end, until the pick six, really, that there was any opportunity or really any time that we were out of that game. I felt confident about our ability going into this game. Even at the first half, we're down 7-0 with the way that the turnovers that we had in the first half. We were only down 7-0. And, that's unfortunate. We'd played some really good snaps of football. We come out in the second half, disappointed in the defense giving up a touchdown there right out of the gate. If we could have stopped them there and forced them to punt and get the ball back, 7-0, I felt confident. But even, after that touchdown, we get a 3 and out, we get the ball back. There's more than enough time. We got the whole fourth quarter to go. Gio was giving us a spark. The sidelines juiced up. I absolutely thought we had a chance to come back.
Thanks,
So, thank you guys.